I mean, I think you should know that. You should love your life to an extent. You should be happy. You should be in a good place mentally. Because whatever,
content with your life.
Content with your life.
That comes to, you should know yourself, and you should, deal with all the baggages that you have from previous relationship, and you should be in a good headspace. Now, if you have, all these situationship entanglements off and on, and
that makes
all
you feel
this
like
thing
crap
going on, and sometimes it's not even relationship. Sometimes it's even professional. Some people may feel like, hey, dating. Yeah, I'm not where I need to be, like financially professional, my work life and all that stuff. But like, okay, now some people talking about marriage, and they're like, no, like where I'm at right now, I can date. But I'm just, dating to date, not dating with attention to, because I'm not there financially, professionally, and that's not where my mindset is at that time. So I think, especially for a guy's point of view, he needs to get himself all the way right, I guess, if you want to say.
Are you ever all the way right? What is all the way right in your opinion?
Well, I think professionally, I mean, your money got to be right. So it's like, how you gonna take another, getting hitched to another person if your money ain't right? I can't talk about the female. For the male perspective, it's like, okay, I got to be able to take care of myself. I got to be able to take care of her. I got to be able to take care of our future kids. If you're one of the people that want kids, if you don't want adult, at least, I know a few, do you? And already they're financial, that's a big aspect. So something a lot of dudes are not gonna move to the next level until their finances aren't secure. But in the meantime, while you're waiting at your finances, it's kind of like those loose strings need to be cut as well, and you need to heal from all the baggages that that you've had.
What are the baggages that men have? Can you explain what baggages could be red flags for you trying to go into dating and marriage?
I think, especially if you're in a serious relationship, like y'all women like to say, there's dating, there's relationship. If y'all dating, go ahead and date as many people as you need to figure out who's important and who you want to spend your time with. And then if y'all both make that commitment to, we're like, okay, this is, we can take it to the next level, and then you be committed to the person. So if you have other entanglements going on, then you cut that off. Now, if you still, if those things still lingers, then that's something that'll resurface for sure. What's it saying? What's done in the dark comes into light. So like, hey, those things will pop up at the worst time. So it's better off to kind of like, well, then if you have past hurts, if you need to talk to a friend.
Black men, or let's say men in general,
Black
don't
people.
like to.
Black people, don't put it just on men. Black people don't do. Are you talking about?
Don't believe in like counseling and therapy,
Yeah, black people. There's not black men. There's just not black men.
No. I was gonna say black men, but then I said men in general because it's a men issue.
I have a lot of women, a lot of trash hair women out here.
Babe, we're talking about Belle right now. I'm saying you knew that if you had hurt or whatever. I'm just saying for those guys, a lot of the guys that feel like, oh, I went through it, and I'm good. Yeah, I got hurt. Yeah, she cheated on me with like 4 niggas. Excuse me, but I'm good. But
that's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. But
don't worry about it. This is Masterpiece Channel. But like,
you say
what do you say?
Podcast is out there, but okay. But it's whatever you need to do to heal those hurt. If it's talking to friends, if it's self healing, or if it's therapists. Like, whatever your options out there, I'll say take it. I don't see anything wrong with therapy.
Yeah,
helps a lot of people. If you need to do it, I don't understand why there's a negative connotation to therapy. A lot of people out here need therapy because a lot of broken people, a lot of generational curse have been going on, passed on, and from generation to generation, and y'all just thinking it's like normal. Nah. Y'all had a tragic childhood, and you just perpetuating that to the next generation. Y'all need to heal from that. So whatever hurt, like
something like Kevin Samuels right
now. nah. He's something else. But yeah. I'll go ahead and Google to figure out who that is. But I say there's a lot of things you need to do for yourself first. And then when you've healed and you're ready for the next relationship, which I mean is not treat your new girl based on previous relationship. Yeah. Like she ain't doing none of that to you, so she don't deserve to be treated that way. So, and I mean, it goes vice versa. Women too. I've heard this. People saying it was like, well, all dudes are trash. All dudes lie and cheat, and So basically, that's a red flag. You need to beat them to the punch. Yeah, and it was like, oh, okay. Well, if those are the type of advices that you're getting from your friends, you need new friends. Because, if you get in a relationship with a person and down the road is like, and y'all go
or just don't take advice from them. Yeah.
I mean, your friend has not complete impact, but your friend has some. So if it's one of those people where you go and you tell all your business and this is the advice it gives you, it's like it doesn't bode well for your relationship in the future, because it's like that's already horrible advice. Now, I mean, when y'all get married and have kids and stuff like that, what's gonna happen?
True.
So
yeah, and then like he said, it's both ways. Ladies, if you feel like you are one of those women that catches yourself always saying, "Oh, I'll let me say, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Think about that thing. The keeping it real goes wrong. This is what we're going with.
Keeping it real always goes right on the Master Speech. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But I am basically saying, like, if you find yourself always saying, "Man, all men are the same. All men are," or if you generalize, "Oh, Congolese man," or "Oh, white man," or it's anytime you get through an issue with a certain type of person, let's understand, you have to go through the healing and understand that this was this person. It's not everybody. And I've had my episodes when I was like, I'm Congolese from Central Africa. But I've had my time frame where I was like, I don't know about Congolese man, But I had to understand, just because you've had an experience with a specific type of person or gender or race, it doesn't mean all races are the same way. If you've had trash black men, doesn't mean all black men are trash. So that's a psychological thing. Every time we get hurt, we associate pain to that type of person. So that's part of the baggage that you have to heal from. So, if you're out there quarantining, whatever, just know it's not really about the race. I mean, there may be certain attributes that certain men or female have of certain races, but it's never really about the race. Or else I wouldn't have married. You understand?
Blessing. I'm up here upgrading people, so
okay.
2020. Yeah. Years of blessing.
And the other thing that I was gonna say, because we're gonna make this short. The other thing that I was gonna say is being happy. Before you get into marriage, you have to be happy with your own life. You have to. I always say you have to be happy without, because a lot of people say, I'm going to be happy when I get this. Or a lot of single people say, I'm going to be happy when I get married. You have to be happy before you're married, or else getting married, it's like, trust me, it's not the cure. If you are miserable and you get married, y'all's about to get divorced.
It's not gonna get any better.
It's not gonna help. So I would say do those things, and we talked about it in the podcast. I talked about it in my podcast too. So y'all go listen. We're gonna put all the episodes down. So if you need to catch up on how to live your best life as a single person, like I promoted that, and we're in our 30s. So for nos Africains, Congolese people, it's not the end all be all. So just love your life and enjoy your life. So that's all we have for this first episode. Stay tuned for episode 3, where I bring my guests back.
I hear doing blessings. So
what's your name?
Again, this is JC from the Ask JT Podcast on all platforms.
All right, guys, we'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.